Hey everybody. Alright, can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay? How we doing? What a morning it's been. Sorry for the constant loops. The loops. As has been a recurring theme the last couple of weeks, OBS has been a huge problem. I'm just gonna switch to XSplit after this. What a morning it's been. TNH853, 23 months in a row, thank you so much. Love a good loop. Hey Rara. How much coffee to fix OBS? I'm gonna need like 5 cups of coffee today. It seems like everything is sounding okay. Looking okay. I had to completely reinstall OBS because it wasn't recognizing the Elgato. Just a bunch of problems. You hear that XSplit has a ton of problems as well? Somebody in chat, please make a streaming service where everything is just fine. I also had to install Windows updates, and then as I installed the Windows updates, it was like, hey, your desktop just isn't loading. Just not loading. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Alright. So I need to, in classic JRPG fashion, you spend just a little bit of time away and you forget everything. I completely forget where we are. At all. I remember Odessa dying. Do we need to go? Where do we need to go? Who needs desktop anyways? Looks like you may need some new headphones soon. Yeah, everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. That piece of fabric hanging off your headphones is triggering your OCD. Here. We'll get some new headphones. Right now. Look at that. Nice. Nothing hanging off. I bet the cats got the headphones. The cats are getting to everything. The cats are biting weird things. They're biting a lamp as well, which is bizarre. There. Look at that. Alright. You need to go to the castle? Okay. Do we need to go to Quaba? Is that where we need to go? Cat stories always make you smile. My cats are getting increasingly weird, the things that they're choosing to bite. When I say he's biting a lamp, one of my cats, East, is biting the pole of a lamp. Not the lamp itself, just gnawing away at the metal pole. They were gnawing at my wooden shelf yesterday. That was very nice. Happy Lunar New Year, Year of the Dog. Let's get some Sophies. Let's get some Sophies. For sure. I like that. I like that enthusiasm. Cat owners are the Dark Souls of pet owners. I hope this will be a good stream. After the morning I had, I hope this will be a good stream. We'll have to see. 62 damage. What the what? Watch we die immediately right here. Okay, alright. We need to take this seriously. We're taking a lot of damage. Thy Blight just subscribed, brand new person. Thank you so much. Dog person? I am both a dog and cat person myself. I'm just an animal person. Thank you so much to Thy Blight for the new sub. Especially during this this stream that is starting so sloppily. Okay, Camille is not doing any damage at all. Everything is overwhelming. Take a deep breath. We'll figure it out. I've been harping on you to play Suikoden for months on Twitter. We've been playing it for weeks. We've been playing Suikoden for weeks. See if we can actually get through this fight. I feel like I had fought these things before and they weren't such a big deal. I was waiting for me to be here to subscribe. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad you're here. We're enjoying the game so far. We are getting our butt whooped at the moment by these birds. Actually, let's, rather than do that, let's just go and rest real quick. I just watched Castle in the Sky for the first time. Now I need to watch the Easy Anime on it. Really great movie, and my wife now enjoys anime. Yeah, Castle in the Sky is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. What would you like to play next? Another JRPG or a Western one or something else? I'm not sure. Undecided. We're going to play Suikoden 1 and then Suikoden 2. But, like with the Dynasty Warriors 9 stream, I'd like to try to play things more that are current a little bit more. You know, I enjoy having the RPG streams and obviously weekly hunts. But I think it'd be nice to kind of play things as they come out, too. Who are you? The Liberation Army, huh? Wait, we can recruit right now? Gee, I don't know. Forget it, I don't hang around with weaklings. Says Lorelei. Okay. Just completely denied. I got a week off work for Chinese New Year. I think it will start my XCOM 2 War of the Chosen playthrough. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Lorelei rejected me on Valentine's Day. Hard not to think of Gilmore Girls, but yeah, Lorelei rejected me on Valentine's Day. Very nice of her. This here is the village of Kuan. This here village of Kuan survives thanks to Master Lepin, yet that new military commander. Killer Pickles 5 just subscribed to Twitch Prime. He's into the rejection, the Lorelei rejection. If you cross the Imperials, there's no telling what they'll do. That new commander seems pretty mean, too. Lately, Master Lepin has been keeping to himself and refuses to see anyone. This is Master Lepin's residence. I am Giovanni, the butler. Okay. Killer Pickles, we didn't give you some Sophies. Here you go, man. What's the equipment on Camille? We do not have a lot of money. Is this stream part 1 or 2 or what? You can see in the thing we're playing Suikoden 1. Playing Suikoden 1 right now. We need a lot more money. We need a lot more everything. We were cruising along in Suikoden. And I feel as though we hit the first wall. Do we have anything to appraise? We do. We have a pot. What does the octopus urn do? We can decorate. You said people said we could decorate our fortress, right? With things that we appraise. We could also sell them. I feel like we're very much in need of money, so we should sell things. Ben, have you played Trails of Cold Steel? Is it worth getting? I have played it. I haven't finished Trails of Cold Steel, but I have played it. And yeah, it's very much worth getting. Even though I have not finished it, I would still recommend it. I think it's very good. You get a sauna and then you decorate it? Ooh, a sauna. A sauna sounds really nice right now. Valentine's Day sauna. Did you put new batteries in your smoke detector? Please say yes. The smoke detector is fine. We have had no issues with the smoke detector thus far. So we're good. The stream is getting steamy. Somebody mentioned the gambling in the boat, and now that is coming back into focus. Where we gambled, and we got the boat, and now we need to take the boat that we won from the gambling. That makes sense. Flying Mamunga, 10 months in a row. Thank you so much, Flying Mamunga. Skittles 3.5. Why take the limes? That bag of Skittles is going to be the death of easy allies. Just you wait. Here, let's pull something up that might be very useful. Trying to get a map for Suikoden 1 so we can get a better idea of where things are. Since we can recruit now, and we could attempt to recruit Lorelei, I wonder how many characters there are that are available to us. Did I get Valkyria Chronicles 3 working? No, I have not gotten Valkyria Chronicles 3 working. No. I will let you know. Alright, so we're in Kawan. And we want to go to the northeast. My attention is being pulled in so many different directions. I'm still chipping away at Divinity Original Sin 2. Chapter 6 of that. Playing Dynasty Warriors 9. Just for my own pleasure, playing Secret of Mana and Onimusha 2. Which I've been very much enjoying. And my girlfriend and I, because we always have a game that we try to play together, are playing Banjo-Kazooie. We're at the quiz. We're at Furnace of Fun in Banjo-Kazooie. These rocks are a huge pain in the ass. I guess we could gamble to get money, right? But those things give you so much experience. They give you so much experience! And we're right next to a town. Maybe it's worth fighting these things for a little bit. I remember when Dynasty Warriors was exciting and fun. Yeah. I was saying this on Twitter last night, but I have definitely dabbled with the Dynasty Warriors series, but I've never seriously put a huge amount of time into any of the Dynasty Warriors games or Empires games. I really got interested with the spinoffs. Like, I wanted to get into Muso games after Hyrule Warriors and Dragon Quest Heroes and Fire Emblem Warriors, all of which I enjoyed. Like, I enjoyed all those games quite a bit. And Dynasty Warriors 9 is really letting me down, and so I'm soliciting opinions on where I should go from here. I played a little bit of Samurai Warriors 4 and 4-2. Definitely 4-2. Maybe I didn't play 4, but I definitely played 4-2 and really enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, people were suggesting, a lot of people suggested 8 Extreme Legends Complete. And one guy made a strong case for 7 as well. Okay. But did you know that Dynasty Warriors was originally a fighting game? I did know that, yes. Not the new Berserk Muso. No, I played the Berserk Muso and was not super impressed with it. I got fairly far into it. I should just finish it off, but yeah, I didn't love it. Attack on Titan is the best Muso game. The Attack on Titan game, I think it's very good. I'm super excited for the sequel. The problem with the original Attack on Titan game, the only thing that I really can't stand about it is how after you beat the main story, to get like the bonus season 2 chapters, the grinding that you have to do, I think is pretty awful. The current Berserk chapters are amazing, then catch up when you get the itch. Okay, good to know. Where did we upgrade weapons in Lenin Comp? Is that where we... Where's Lennekamp in relation to where we are? So it's further north. Here we go. Okay, nope. There's a smithy. This old lady just taking care of business. It's a lot to sharpen. We are so behind on money. The boat is here. Yes, the boat is here. I feel like I should be extra wary of people I can recruit as well. I need more bits to start doing this. No, you don't have to do that. The reason that she's not doing much damage is probably because she's an M character, right? Like, she'd be doing more damage if she was up front, but I don't want any of these people to be in the back. M characters do equal damage back and front. Okay. Who are you? Liberation Army? Then you're fighting the Imperials. But no, I'm busy now. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you know him. His name is Jupo. He's my uncle, and he's a trickster. Do we need to find Jupo? What weapon will the first boss of Ghost of Tsushima have? An AK-47. That would be my guess. Alright, we're setting sail. I love how we're the same size as the boat in that. Castle of Turin. This is truly a haunted house. Are you sure there's a treasure here? I don't know. Victor said there was. Wow, what a place. Must be full of monsters. I'll get 'em. You're going too? Please be careful. Of course. I wouldn't miss this for anything. Taiho joins party. The first boss will have a Gunblade Final Fantasy VIII style. I would not be opposed. What if the first boss is just Squall? And it just plays Final Fantasy VIII music for that one boss fight. And it looks like a PS1 game for that one boss fight, and then you never see it again. Alright, so I'm looking at this recruitment guide for Suikoden 1, and it seems like we don't have to worry about missing people just yet. We need to get through this lake fortress. Now, with the way battles have been going, I'm a little bit worried, but we'll have to figure it out. A lot of fog. Okay. Heading into the cave. Just some giant slugs, no big deal. No big deal. Okay. We're doing reasonable damage. Those birds gave me a false impression of where we were. We're doing reasonable damage. Has anyone in chat played... Birds cannot be trusted. Has anyone in chat played the new Civ expansion? Rise and Fall? If so, what do you think of it? I learned that playing Xenoblade 2. Yeah, there's some nasty birds in Xenoblade 2. That is completely true. I remember getting stuck here in my first playthrough. Believe the big bad is an undead dragon or something of this sort. I love all dragons. I think I've gotten more into dragons over time. As I've increased in age, I've gotten more into dragons. But I'm particularly fond of undead dragons. I believe World of Warcraft is responsible for that love of undead dragons. For some reason, we did not free will there. What do you think Bethesda has up their sleeves for a conference this year? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I wasn't completely in love with how they presented things last year. Even though they did present some good stuff. But I wasn't super into the presentation itself. Really though, what I hope for, we talked about this on Frame Trap, only wanting sequels, right? I really do want another Doom in the style of what they did already. The iron is still hot for me in Doom. I want more of it. Please. It kind of kills me that we didn't get single-player DLC for Doom. Even though I'm notoriously bad at playing DLC, I feel like I would have made time for Doom DLC. I wonder if to get this chest, we have to either come up from above, or if we have to go around and go in from the left. We've got floating armor. Cool enemies. Kind of creepy. Especially with the shuffling sound that they do. That armor is a little bit damaging. I like how quick a lot of these animations are. We have to be a little bit careful here. We're taking a good bit of damage. These things have a lot of health. They're not too threatening damage-wise, but they do have a lot of health. I wonder, so since we've taken the boat over, are we now stuck here? So I'm just realizing we may not be able to go and stock back up on medicine. A lot of experience though, which is good. I think the other guy can take you back. Okay. Yeah, we're not very far into this place, and we're taking a lot of damage. We are getting good money as well, which is nice. We can upgrade our equipment. But we're taking so much damage that I think we should stock up on even more medicine than we have. I don't know. I might be overreacting. Do you like ginger beer? I don't know if I've had ginger beer in my life. Here we go. That's how you get the chest. Alright, these slugs are no big deal. I don't know if I've had ginger beer. These slugs are a very big deal. Bethesda will announce Brink 2. Brink was such a funny game for me. I remember being interested in Brink. Toe shoes. I really get freaked out by those, like, plastic toe shoes that like runners wear. It upsets me. I'm not saying you can't wear them, you can't enjoy them, but they kind of freak me out a little bit. A little bit. Okay, so Gremio can't wear the toe shoes. Shoes for your toes? Oh, look at that. That's a big jump. It's a big jump. We're gonna put on our boots and our toe shoes. We definitely wanted to go to frontline. You need those toe shoes for a recruit, Ben? What if you weren't joking? What if that was true? I will only join the army of toe shoe wearers. I'm disappointed Huber didn't play Gundam for Fantasy 15. Yeah, that Gundam Side Story game is really cool. I played that demo quite a bit as a kid. That game gets really hard, though. But it's fun. It's a very realistic, cool take on being in a mobile suit. I also feel like time is largely forgotten. 2000 bits is really nice. Okay, things are looking up. Started catastrophically. Things are looking up. So we want to take care of the ghost armor. I wonder, can we hit things in the back row with our abilities? So if we use a rune here, if we use the clone rune, we can hit the ghost armor. Okay. Maybe it's not worth it. So what causes unbalance? I feel like that's a mechanic I don't yet fully understand. We're just gonna... Can't balance right in toe shoes. But he doesn't have the toe shoes equipped. Alright. Mentally unbalanced by looking at the allies' toe shoes. I need a real answer, though. I don't understand the unbalanced. Have you tried the Soul Eater rune yet? Instant kill on anyone except the boss. I had forgotten that I had the Soul Eater rune. And we don't have it equipped, that's the problem. Oh no, we do have it equipped. Okay. Okay. So with the rune magic, unbalance is caused by using certain runes in your attacks. It makes the character affected miss the next turn. Interesting. Okay. So it's kind of a trade-off for using the ability in the first place. Alright. So with the rune magic here, with the deadly fingertips, with the Soul Eater rune, it says 4. If I use it, does it just mean that I use that slot's ability, and then once I use it, I can't use it again until I rest? Or can I use it 4 times? Yes. But which one is it? That's what I'm confused by. Until next rest. It means use it 4 times. Okay, you use it 4 times. Thank you. That clears that up. Okay, so we have a little bit of flexibility there. So if we look at everybody's abilities, we can use Firestorm once, Flaming Arrows 4 times. Firestorm is our big AoE. Okay, this is all good. Good. And Deadly Fingertips is instant kill on anything except the boss. Got it. Got it. Okay. Good stuff. We have 3 Mega Medicine. That's nice. We're getting there. Alright. You know what? We might go a little bit over today since we started late. And I feel like progress has been slow with us being stopped at the start. Okay. These guys don't do a lot of damage, have a lot of health. Focus on them with the front line. And then actually anybody... These armors, I'm gonna use the runes on. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Okay. He didn't even get a chance to attack. Perfect. Yeah, just being a little bit smarter with our attacks makes this so much more efficient. Cool. As their magic skill goes up, they will unlock more spells of that rune type. The higher the level the spell, the less cast you get in it. Okay. So, Wild Griffalo, are you saying that as I level up, the lower level spells of that rune type I'll be able to cast more often? So, I'll be able to cast Flame Arrow more often, for instance? A good strategy for Deadly Fingertips is to take out the strongest enemy in a monster group in the first round. For instance, you can take out the Ghost Armor in the back row before he can be a nuisance. Sure. Yeah, we should use that. Is that poison? I believe that icon is poison. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. And everybody's alright on health. Alright. Forward. Since we can't... I guess it was pretty dumb using the clone rune and the arrow rune on those enemies when we should be using Deadly Fingertips because we can't use it against the boss. Joe Dudit just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Joe Dudit. Welcome, welcome. For tonight, for Valentine's Day, I'd really like to go out to eat with the girlfriend and have a nice meal. But at the same time, especially in this area where we live, all of the restaurants are going to be insane. And it's like, are we going to enjoy our night more if we stay in and just have food here? Or is it worth putting up with the nonsense of going out? Decisions. Gotta think about these things. Trio girl? It's not that... It's not that. I'm saying, like, what would be best for her in this situation, right? Pro tip, do whatever she wants. Absolutely. We're both, like, immensely indecisive when it comes to food, though. It's that classic situation where one of us will say, hey, where do you want to go? I don't know, where do you want to go? That happens a lot. That happens a lot. My girlfriend would hate going out on Valentine's Day. Yeah. It really depends on where you're at. Your girlfriend must be mad that you're playing games? No, she's at work. Why would she be mad? But whatever makes her happy is the correct answer. I agree with you. And you're at work too. Yeah, this definitely doesn't feel like work, but technically true. That's a pretty cool animation for that, by the way. Alright. I'm into it. Deadly fingertips. Let's go. Just go out for a romantic dinner tomorrow after all the crowds. Unofficial Valentine dinner. I think that's a really good idea, honestly. Just hang out tonight. Maybe finish Banjo-Kazooie together. Go out tomorrow. I like that. I like where your head's at, chat. Deadly toe shoes. Get takeout, do something nice to stay in. The question is, what kind of takeout do we get? Do we get Chinese? Do we get pizza? My girlfriend is not a huge fan of Indian food, which is totally fine, you know. Eat what you want to eat. But it's always been a little bit heartbreaking for me because I enjoy Indian food a lot. The same is true of Korean food. She does not care for Korean food, I think. Taco pizza for the win. You can't get taco pizza out here, or at least I haven't been able to find taco pizza out here. Otherwise, that's not a bad suggestion. Thai's always good. I haven't had Thai food in ages, and I don't think she's ever tried Thai food. That might be kind of fun. Alright, so, boss time? Anti-attacks are required. How are we doing on health? Pretty good. This cave wasn't too long if it's already boss time. Alright. Get yourself some good Thai. It's LA, baby. Yeah, that's the thing, is I wouldn't necessarily know what good Thai would be. Because I haven't had a lot of it out here. There was a place by the old GT office that I went one time, and it was good. I hate Thai food when they just throw it all in. Throw in all the chili and spice they have. I think that is a very reasonable thing to say. I like a lot of, like, I'm a big sauce guy. I really like a lot of spice. I'm kind of the belief that, like, the more stuff on a pizza, the better. That kind of guy. That's kind of my approach with food. Not a particularly nuanced approach, but I like a lot of stuff on my things. Have you guys ever been to Mod Pizza? Where it's just one of those places where you can make the pizza there. Get this little pizza. And then they put it in the oven, the stone oven. She's really into that, and we haven't gone there in a while. That might be good. That might be a place to go. I meant when they just make it really spicy so you can't taste anything but the heat. Gotcha. They just built a mod pizza near me. I had no idea what it was. I recommend it. I think it's quite good. Every time I hear a ping from one of those skills, my brain thinks it's your fire alarm. The fire alarm has ruined this for you. Let me know if you're ever coming to ATL. I know the best pizza place in the country. Well, the best pizza place in the country sounds pretty enticing. You know what also sounds enticing? Or rather looks enticing? Oh, we're poisoned. We're poisoned! This chest. This chest looks enticing. Poison is really nasty in this game. Holy cow. As it should be. Poison should be nasty. If you get poisoned, that's not something you should be able to shrug off. Immediate concern. Somebody's honking their horn outside. But have you ever had New York pizza? I went to New York. The one and only time I've been to New York was when I was in 6th grade. I was about 12 or 13. And I think I had pizza. That was a long time ago. I think I had pizza. I can't tell you any more than that, unfortunately. The ladies are honking at you. It's just Odessa honking at me from the grave. How do I get these chests? Is this like one of those obtuse walk into the blackness until you find it? I wonder if we can just run from this. Yeah. Great. Good stuff. Good stuff, game. Maybe you have to drop down from a higher floor. That's an interesting theory. That makes sense. You know what else makes sense? Deadly fingertips. New York pizza, how I miss thee. I would really love to go back to New York. I have not spent a tremendous amount of time on the East Coast, but I've been to Boston a couple of times, and I've been to New York, and my memories of both places are extremely fond. Especially New York. Well, no, I mean, I loved Boston, too. It'd be great to spend, like, a month on the East Coast. There's a lot of places I haven't been to in the US that I'd like to go to. I've never been to Atlanta. Never been to Texas at all. Just very briefly spent some time in Seattle. Come to New Jersey, I'll prepare a cot. Sounds lovely. I have been to Chicago a lot because I was close to it, which is nice. Philadelphia? No, I've never been to Philadelphia. I've never been to DC. Yeah. And that's, we're not even getting into other places around the world I'd love to go someday. Like most people, when I get old, I'd love to just spend the remaining years of my life traveling and seeing beautiful things. Do you think Namek has good pizza? What if they make pizza like like the egg, it comes out of their mouth, they go like bleh, and it's just got a bunch of nasty slime on it, and so you're very hesitant at first about the Namek pizza, but it tastes amazing. It's the best pizza you've ever had. And they're like, see, I told you. I don't believe they ever mention what Namekians what they eat. Yeah, I can't think of a single time I've seen a Namekian eat something. Piccolo or otherwise. Is the chef preparing noodles for E3? The chef is not preparing, but he is ready. Constantly ready. Have you ever had halal food? No, I have not. I've not had that. Thanks for clearing that up for me. No problem, Jojo. Looks like this one's the boss. Pretty on the nose there, Victor. Alright, chat, place your bets. Do we get annihilated here or not? Alright. Zombie dragon! I'm excited to see what the power rune does. I wonder if it's worth it to use the clone rune and get unbalanced, or if it's better to just fight. First things first, try healing it. That makes sense! That makes sense! I should have immediately jumped to that and I didn't. We should try healing it. Yeah, you know what, chat? I like where your head's at. Let's try healing it. That's a really good idea. I remember killing that boss on the train in Final Fantasy VIII with a Phoenix down, just instantly killing it. That was very satisfying. Oh wait, you can't. You can't select it. You cannot target enemies with items. It does not appear. Okay. Can't do that. Good idea, though. Ooh, 270 with the flaming arrow! Oh, and he hits everybody! Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez. Okay. This sucks. Oh, God. I hope that's not the only attack he does. With my heart and soul, I hope that's not the only attack he does. Nope. Let's see if you can use an item. Yeah. Victor has so much health. It's wonderful. Oh! Okay. Alright. Very good. Very good. We dodged the one attack he did. We've got everybody healed up. Good. Okay. This is an exciting battle. This is how boss battles in JRPGs should feel. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Totally worth it to use the clone rune, by the way. So much damage. The Toshi saved him. Get out of my house, zombie dragon. Yes! Oh my gosh! Happy Valentine's Day! Gremio, you're really starting to piss me off. Just gotta be honest, you take a lot of damage. You missed your attacks. We need to reevaluate you on the team. Yeah, you get hit. The other two dudes dodge. You get hit. It's kind of upsetting. It's a little upsetting. I'm actually going to have you attack. I wonder if Firestorm is worth it. Yes, Firestorm is absolutely worth it there. Okay, this thing has a lot of health. I love that even when unbalanced, he could use items. That makes it so much more useful than if he could only defend. Oh, I love it. I love it. I also love that we gave everybody medicine. That ended up being a wise move. I wish I wouldn't have used those runes early on, but it's fine. Gremio! Gremio, why? Gremio, why? Why? He has not yet done the flame attack back to back, but we should be a little better. I could have ruined there, couldn't I? Or am I out of runes? I might be out of runes. No, okay, so I can use that unlimited, which is great. Holy cow. Bless you, Ben. Thank you. I'm sorry I've been kind of ignoring chat. Just, you know, trying to make it through the zombie game. We're gonna make this a heal turn. Of course. Fuck. Okay. We have no way of bringing him back. We're probably fine, in all honesty. I feel like we've done enough damage to this thing. Oh, Gremio! If you made it one more attack, Gremio, and you don't get any experience. You see, Gremio, how good everyone else is doing? Oh my god. Okay. That's what you get for acting big even after you're dead. Look, the fog. Looks like this one was creating the fog. There. Now the castle's ours. How about giving it a name? Is this our castle? Do we own this castle? That would be pretty hype. Good idea. How about Dragon Castle? How about White Castle? Like burgers? We should definitely call it Tier Castle. Gremio, that's the worst suggestion. Everything about you is upsetting me, Gremio. What name do you like, young master? Oh, God. Wait. How limited am I with... Is there a space? Official name is Turin Castle. Yeah, but what about Sophie's? What about Sophie's? I think that's pretty good. Should it be just Sophie or Sophie's Castle? I think we need to imply ownership here. Sophie owns the place, let's be real. She's the true master. Alright, we're going with it. Sophie's Castle? Very nice. Let's go with that name. Very slick, Gremio. Year of the Dog, I guess it's legit. That's true. Year of the Dog. Congratulations, Commander Tyr. Let's designate this day the New Liberation Army's founding day. Alright, everybody make a note. On Valentine's Day, we're going to celebrate the New Liberation Army's founding day. Every year. Don't forget it if you're watching the stream. Special occasion. Great idea! Let's have a banquet tonight. Hey, what about my money? Don't be a bore, young lady. We'll think about that later. Damn. Leknat. Just appearing out of nowhere. It's been a long time, Tyr. You have finally chosen your own path. I've brought you some gifts. One of them is this. Please accept it. This is the stone tablet of promise. Your true power comes from colleagues with whom you share your ideals. So go and find fellow soldiers in arms. The names of your new friends will be carved into the tablet. The other gift is... Been a while, huh? Remember me? I'm Luck, Lady Leknot's #1 apprentice. Did you give us a hard time last time? His power should be of use to the Liberation Army. Tyr, history has only just begun to move. Keep your spirits high. Let us meet again someday. And so, I'll be joining you. Hope you don't mind. I'm absolutely sure that Lady Leknot just got rid of a troublesome burden. Yeah, I guess so. Dead weight. Commander Tyr, the vessel is now in our possession. Now it's time to find some recruits. Recruits. In other words, recruit fellow comrades in arms. A fellow by the name of Lepant lives in the town of Kawan. Let's recruit him. He's sure to be useful. Okay. Recruiting hype! It's happening! Finally! Gremio is out. Yeah, probably. Good morning, young master. Did you sleep well? It's not much of a place, but home is where the heart is. When you're ready, let's go to Master Matthew's place. We must consult him regarding this fellow Lepant. Master Tyr is thinking about Teo? I'm initiating conversation and Cleo's telling me who I'm thinking about? Might be able to get the chest you missed out. That is a good call, Choco Nates. Dropping down seemed very wise. We can't go back into the cave. No, no, no. Alright. We have to talk to Matthew first. That has to be done. Oh, it doesn't. Nope, that's not true. Not true at all. Wait, what? That was the door I came in. Okay, great. Genius. What do you want? These are all the people I can recruit. I'm not sure what the different stars mean. This is interesting. Good morning, Commander Tyr. Did you get a good night's sleep? Let's get right down to business. LePont is in the township of Kwan. He is a man who honors friendship. If you tell him that you come with my introduction, he's sure to join up with you. Hey Tyr, you're taking me along, of course, right? Master Tyr, I'll come along too. Victor, you have earned your keep. Cleo, you have earned your keep. Okay. Take a look at these stats. Taiho seemed really good. Taiho had a lot of power, which I liked a lot. A lot. Yamku seems pretty bad. But it's because his level's so low, I suppose. I didn't see that at first. Is Gremio, like, just actually gone? Nice. No, Gremio's there. Gremio's in the party. Lux seems like a really strong magic user. He's way behind everybody in terms of levels. And he's also has to be in the front, which is annoying. Luck is a solid caster. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. He gets a lot of slots. We're putting Luck in the party. We're also putting Taiho in the party. Okay. Okay, no, we have Taiho. We have Taiho. Does blue mean they have to be in the party? Yeah, okay. So you can't eject the blue people. Interesting. Luck doesn't need to be in the front. Most casters should be in the back. Okay, I was mistaken then. Thank you. I thought his luck would be better. Haha! Ha ha ha. We should... Taiho has a lot more health than Gremio. Let's do this formation. I feel very good about this. You don't want Luck in the front. His physical attacks aren't worth it. Great. Boy, that 55 HP. Holy cow. Let's see if we can do anything about this. We cannot. S. Dorman just... oh, I'm sorry. S. Dornan just subscribed. Thank you for the brand new sub, man. Here's some Sophies for you. Appreciate the support. He can't regular attack without being in the front, though. We're just gonna keep him in the back right now. Even if he's not attacking, we're gonna keep him in the back just to gain some experience, to level up and get that health up. Because the 5 slots for casting is really appealing to me. We need to go to town, though, and adjust these runes. We need it. Boy, I'm really curious about these chests. How do we get them? Where do we go? When you plan on paying me what you owe? Hey, you gotta get paid. I understand. Not sure if I asked before, but have you played through Suikoden 1 and 2 before this? No, this is my first time playing through both games. So, when I recruit people, are they always going to be much lower level? And then you have to level them up? Or is it dependent on the character and where you encounter them in the game? Depends on a character? Okay. Thank you, Otoshi. Wait, is the dragon just chilling out? Or is that that's just the bones? Okay. We may never get these chests. Are we gonna throw people in our castle dungeon at some point? That'd be pretty great. What up? Alex Siftimon, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. I'm trying to get some treasure chests right now. Going poorly. Here's a small thing I noticed in boss fight. When Gremio fainted, he was replaced in the front row by Cleo, who is not advised to be in the front. So it seems those in front row positions, 1, 2, and 3 from left to right, get replaced by those in the back row. So you might want to rearrange your party. Yeah, that definitely seemed to be the case, didn't it? And that's a good call, Choco Nates. It's just, there doesn't seem to be a great way of balancing it, because like we want Cleo on the team, but if Tyr goes down, Cleo's gonna go up front. But I suppose we should put like Cleo behind the beefiest person, who's gonna be Victor. Dungeon everyone. Alright, we're gonna go back to town, we're gonna get our runes sorted, we're gonna buy some medicine. Everything will be great. We can't go into this little hut. Victor is such a good character. I think Victor is MVP for the party right now. He's extremely tanky, he does excellent damage. I'm very happy with Victor. I like that we can control the boat now. Pro tip, don't let the front row die, ever. Yep. We do need a replacement for Gremio. Like, Gremio just doesn't do very good damage. He doesn't seem to be great with magic. Doesn't have great health. Victor is one of the best characters in the game, actually. I believe it. I do. Alright, so let's take a look at this recruitment guide. We can get Chandler, speak to him at the Fortress of Quaba after taking the Turin Lake. We can get a lot of people right now. We can go on a recruitment bonanza. Ben, had to leave yesterday when you were streaming. What was your take on the longest 5 minutes? Very enjoyable game so far. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see a lot during the stream. It was just a lot of introductory preamble, getting to know the characters and the premise and all that stuff, but I think the idea is cute. The battle system seems fine, pretty basic, but fine. But yeah, overall, I would say positive impressions so far. Is there not a rune place here? It doesn't look like it. Just recruit as much as you can before you move on to the story. Okay. Let's do it. We'll need to go... to a place where we can actually deal with the runes. I am curious if we'll feel compelled to put members in our party based on how much we like them. Alright. Couldn't get in that door for some reason. Wait. Didn't we have a power room? Did one of our other characters have the power rune? No, that's a power rune piece. Okay. So we cannot actually equip it. Oh, luck already comes with the wind rune. Alright, alright. We're learning, we're learning. Futch is the worst. My limited interaction with Futch has been pretty hilarious and terrible so far. The quack sound effect, yeah. It's a good one. Alright. Is there anyone we can recruit here? Yes, there is. There's multiple people we can recruit here. Alright. Let's go to the inn. We're gonna recruit our people. Building the party. This game was made for Huber. You can just recruit everybody. Alright. So we can recruit Marie and Ono. She's joining us? Of course, I'm not a warrior, but I can give your soldiers a bowl of soup when they're tired. Please, tier. Yeah. Good, then let me prepare to move. Marie joins! Get Tier's martial arts teacher Kai for some broken shit? Okay. We got Marie. She's gonna cook for us. I'm very excited about that. I'm also extremely hungry. Need to figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch. Alright, so we got Marie. Excited about that. We can also get O'Neill, who is in her house. That's leaving the entire place. Let's not do that. Don't let me forget to stock up on medicine as well. Say you, I'm talking to you. You're the new leader of the Liberation Army, right? Old O'Neill. O'Neill. Old O'Neill here knows everything. I also know that the Liberation Army is short of people. Maybe I should give you a hand. Sure, welcome. Great, let's be off to Sophie's Castle. Of course I know where it is. Okay. Not every character is going to be able to participate in combat. Some run shops in your castle. That is equally exciting to me. Just decking out my castle with a bunch of shops seems fantastic. You know what? Maybe in the interest of saving money, we have a lot of medicine and a lot of people. You have a lot of medicine. We can get Jupo to get Meg later. Let's go to the Fortress of Quaba. Howdy, I'm Chandler. I'm just an idle peddler. Liberation Army? Sounds like fun. This is the caliber of person that I want in my Sophie's Castle. That's not a joke. I'm very serious. This is who I want. Okay, leave it to me. I've got medicine, serum, anything you need. Oh, recruiting people is fun. Okay, let's go have a look at this castle of yours. Okay. Now we're gonna go back south, wrap around. We're gonna get the teacher, who apparently is broken. Being able to get medicine from our fortress, though, very nice. Bada boom. Gotta catch them all. Yep. Instead of cute monsters, we're capturing people. Okay, taking a lot of damage there. Still has 100 health left, not too bad. For the dungeon. Oh, man. We're just gonna throw Gremio in the dungeon for dying. That's all. We're not gonna keep him there long. Just like an hour. Just to send a message like, hey man, you messed up. It's okay. Squirrel Squad. Yeah, the monster designs are pretty cute. Just one bird. Just one. No big deal. Gremio's like now trying to redeem himself, getting the finishing blow on monsters. Kai looks awesome. Kai, that hand that Kai is raising up by his face, dude is like pulled out hearts with that hand. Kai has seen some shit. That's all you need to know about Kai. Well, if it isn't Tyr, still remember the stick fighting lessons I gave you? I heard about you, Tyr. You're leading the Liberation Army. No, I'm not criticizing you. It's the path of your own choosing. Nevertheless, what will Teo think? Alright, old Kai here will join you. The Master Stick Fighter is as good as 100 men. He's got that 5-finger death punch ready. He does. He does. Alright, we're gonna clean up these other people, but then we're gonna put Kai in the party. Because that needs to happen. Alright, we can get Lorelei now. She's at Kawan. Okay, also Great Forest Village, which I don't remember where the Great Forest Village is. It's just to the east. No big deal. No big deal. Tyr and Kai have a unite attack that's really good. Oh man, student and master teaming up for a unite attack? That sounds great. Game is really opening up. Replace Luck with Kai? You think so? You think Luck over Gremio? I'm just not sure what the case is for Gremio yet. Luck only works well when Sasarai is around. I don't know who that is. These fights. I love that the option is let go. Just forget your problems and let go. Hey Lorelei, we wanted to recruit you. She still thinks we're weaklings. Damn. Okay, alright. Lorelei, what's your deal? Must be level 25. Must be level 25. Alright, I'm willing to grind for you. We'll have to just come back later, right? That's 7 levels away. Sampasari just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Brand new sub. We got like 3 or 4 brand new subs today. Thank you. Level 18, this might take a while. Yeah, I don't think we're going to grind here. Unless we miss her if we don't get her right now. But, otherwise, I think we're just going to move on with the story. Sell some stuff that we don't need. Like this tunic. All of this garbage. We gotta put the power rune piece on somebody. Let's put the power rune piece on Taiho. I like that a lot, actually. Grinding for the ladies. Alright. I don't think it's worth spending 5,900 bits just for a 4 bump on defense. A 10 bump? Yes. I'll happily do it for a 10 bump. 4 bump? No. Actually, probably shouldn't be too concerned with back row armor. I don't know. It's always that frustrating thing in RPGs where it's like, do I spend a bunch of money at the shop or will I encounter enough armor throughout the game that I don't need to worry about this too much? Always a tough call. Mata 8008, 3 months in a row, thank you so much. Where? It's kind of annoying that I have to bounce around between different places to get specific shops. It's fine. It's completely fine. But I just want a blacksmith. Luck is getting leveled up. That's good. That's good, that's good. Another thing that we can sell. Let go. Let go. Just let it all go. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we're keeping Tyr around, so we should always be concerned about sharpening Tyr's stuff. Oh, but Taiho! Taiho! Yeah, let's bring Taiho. I think we're gonna keep Taiho. And get rid of Gremio. I think that's what's gonna happen. We're not going to use Luck's physical attack at all. That's as much as they can sharpen. Okay. Good luck of getting rid of Gremio almost ever. Oh, right! Right. Right! Because I have to have Gremio in the party. Okay. Good luck of getting rid of Gremio almost ever. Okay, that's... I'm really glad you said that. Oh, that's annoying. That means it's between Luck and Cleo. Well, I guess we might be saying goodbye to Luck. Don't you need back row people? The thing is Taiho is working okay in the back. And I feel like Cleo has done a pretty good job of justifying. I don't know, maybe Luck is just better overall. Did you crack on to Coke Zero yet? No, we have not hit the Coke Zero point of the stream yet. We're getting there. I think once we recruit everybody, we'll reward ourselves with a Coke Zero. Alright, so let's look at Cleo. I mean, okay. Right now, okay, 5 levels behind Cleo, 20 more points in magic. But Cleo actually has regular attack. Like, the regular attack from Luck is just garbage. Total garbage. When you hit a boss fight, you'll be glad to have Luck. Personality-wise, I like Cleo more. But, Oleander, I should probably trust your expertise. Which means... play with the characters you like. Alright, we'll get rid of luck. We can keep it simple. The other thing that's not nothing. It's not nothing. Is luck is also way behind on levels. I know we'll catch up, but it's not nothing. Play the characters you like, just don't like luck. I'm having a hard time remembering which place has what. Like, okay, this place has a blacksmith but doesn't have a rune place. Can we remove the wind thing from luck? You cannot. Okay. Thank you, Itoshi. That we don't have to worry about it. It's better when you recruit blacksmith, item shop owners, and such. You have them all in your base. Yeah, we're just not there yet. We'll get there, but we're just not there yet. What are you contributing to the base? Alright. We're ejecting luck. Goodbye, luck. Everyone who hates luck in chat, I hope you're happy. Wow! He's almost ready for Lorelei. Yo, Kai is gonna destroy... We don't even have to worry about it. Kai's just gonna take care of everything. We're actually gonna move you to the back. Oops, I didn't hit formation, I hit strength. You there. Perfect, okay. I think we're in good shape. Alright, so now we need to go to the Great Forest Village. Which is to the southeast. Getting some more recruits. Now we have Kai in our party. We should also we're gonna give him some medicine. Recruiting for my army. This the Sui Comrades. Is that what we settled on for the name? The Sui Comrades? Do you know if Huber's playing Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, I believe he's reviewing it. Please be excited. I still prefer the Stars of Love and Respect. That's a pretty elegant name. It's not just trying to mash up Suikoden. The Stars of Love and Respect is good. Why? So this Power Rune piece... That's not a rune fragment. Okay. Sophie's Soldiers is the best thing I've come up with, so anything else is fine. Sophie's Soldiers is pretty good. Not opposed. Suikooks. We're crazy! We like Suikoden. And we're crazy! Just use it like an item? Is it that simple? Oh, I see. I see. So it's like a seed from Dragon Quest. Okay. Good to know. We're actually going to go ahead and use it then on here. Okay. So it's like a seed. Suikoden because we can. We're just gonna name our group Toe Shoes. How about that? All of you, you're an individual toe on the Toe Shoes. Am I missing this Great Forest Village? These random encounters are taking their toll. We were spoiled by Thousand Year Door and Xenoblade Chronicles back to back, where we could avoid such nonsense. Use Tyr and Kai for Unite. It will almost always kill everything. Is it an AoE? Is the Unite attack an AoE? That's insane. Master Pupil Attack. What? Oh, man. Okay. We're fine. No big deal. No big deal at all. I have no idea where I am. Okay, we need to reorient ourselves. No big deal. Let's just unite. Everything is fine. We have broken the game. I wonder if their excuse is, well, you don't have to recruit him. What does the Holy Crystal do? Dash possible. Dash possible does not... I don't know what that means. What? Dash possible? Is that a... Now I'm just doing it out of spite. If you want to level up weaker characters, just bring Turin Kai and spam the Unite. Yeah, seems effective. Okay. So let's orient ourselves here. So this is Kaku. If we go directly east and then go directly south, we should run into the forest village. No, come on, just go through those trees. Tyr! Let go! Okay. Great forest. There we are. We're finally here. Let you move faster is... The Holy Crystal that lets you move faster? Oh, okay. Okay. Does that just let you move faster overall in the world? That's interesting. Alright, who can we recruit in the Great Forest? Blacksmith. Sansuke. Sasuke. Are you a member of the Liberation Army? Our boss Mace used to say, a sound body is the same as a sound mind. When the world is twisted, so are people's minds. Please let me join the Liberation Army so I can help straighten out people's minds. This guy sounds crazy. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. Let's be on our way to Sophie's castle. Moss joins. Guy sounds like a nut job. Just like a basket case. Sansuke. What? I'm Sansuke, an expert on bass. That's what the game gives you. That's what it gives you. You want me? I'm the bath guy. Yeah, welcome aboard. Join you? Sure, I'll come along. I look at people when they're bathing. Do you want me aboard? Sure, dude. Thanks. Okay, so we've got the two people at Great Forest. Do we actually miss people in Kaku? Like, I don't think we have Sergey yet. Antonio or Rock. Alright, chat. I'm going to take a quick research break. Well, let's get Tikaku first, and then I'll take the research break. We are getting a lot of money for these simple battles. We shouldn't run from them. Money is important. Do you know what time it is? It's time to destroy you, you evil rabbits. Yeah, 480 bits. Fight all day. These squirrels are driving me crazy, man. You used to be cute, and now it's just too much. I can't handle it. And this damn bird. Didn't even give me good money. If you're gonna fight me, you gotta pay up. I like that he's just holding it down with his spear and his robe. He's not taking it too seriously. Not taking Taiho is not taking life too seriously. I can get behind that. Can't get behind these squirrels. Against the squirrels, but Ben is slowly morphing into Mr. Shakedown. That's my ultimate goal in life. Is I just want to be Mr. Shakedown. When does that Yakuza 6 demo come out? It's the 20-something, right? Next week? Yakuza 6 hype, huh? Alright, time for research. I'll be right back, everybody. Hey everybody, we're back. I've officially cracked a Coke Zero. Just to let you know, vanilla Coke Zero, which actually tastes delicious. If you are a fan of soft drinks, might I recommend vanilla Coke Zero. Alright. Yakuza 6 demo released on February 27th. Nice. What day is that? Tuesday. Maybe a little Tuesday Yakuza 6 demo stream? Yeah? Yeah. What are my thoughts on Mexican Coke? I very much enjoy Mexican Coke. A lot. Ben, you can stream the actual game anytime. That's true. I do have access to the full game. I suppose that makes a lot more sense. Vanilla goes very well with any dark soda. Yeah, vanilla Coke has long been my favorite beverage, like for years. All right, we got to look at this recruitment guide. I love how Blood just comes in and is like, "What are you doing? Don't be silly." He's right, though. It's hard to be mad at a man who is right. Okay, so we go to the tavern. And inside the tavern, we'll find this person? No? No, this isn't the tavern. This is the inn. Okay. What am I doing? I'm confusing taverns and inns. This guy looks shady. I'm gonna say he looks shady. Kind of like the bath guy. Listen to me. I happen to be an inventor. After much hard work, I came up with an amazing invention, something that would impress even the dwarves. But none of the castle keepers understand what a wonderful invention it is. What is it, you ask? It's called an elevator. Okay, the recruitment dialogue for this game has been A+. Bath guy was wonderful. And this guy is just yammering on. He's like, I invented an elevator. You get no explanation for what an elevator is. We're just like, yeah, an elevator sounds cool. Let's recruit you. What? You? You're the leader of the Liberation Army? Of course I'll help. A liberating invention needs a liberated world. Okay, we have to recruit everybody just so we can get this amazingly insane dialogue. Okay. Great, beautiful. I like bass. Recruit? Yeah, exactly. We've got Chandler. We've got Kai. We can't get Lorelei because she rejects us because we're weaklings. We've got Moss. He's a weirdo. We've got Marie. She's very jolly. O'Neill sucks, but we have her. Onel, excuse me. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with calling her O'Neill. We've got Sansuke. We've got Sergei. We need Antonio. And then we're going to get Rock along the way. So, like, Antonio is the last person we have to go out of our way for, which we should have just gotten at Saika. This guide that I'm looking at is kind of organized in a weird way. Like, they're not all grouped together in the most logical way, so I'm like, misreading things. But it's okay. We'll go back. It's not that far away. My life's devoted to cooking, but I don't have my own restaurant. We've talked to this guy before. I wish there was a place where I'd really be of use. Wait, what? Marie must have mentioned needing help with cooking. Repeatedly talked to her at the inn HQ until she does. Okay. So we have to talk to her a few times. Okay. In order to get Antonio. It is not as simple as simply talking to him. Killer rabbits, yep. A lot of killer rabbits, flying squirrels, annoying birds. We've seen a lot. We've seen a lot of these enemies today. I have a feeling this Unite attack will be useful the entire game. Like, we're just gonna destroy everything from here on out. Here until credits. Imagine if U.S. military were like that. You receive a letter in the mail. This communication is to inform you that it has not been accepted due to not being level 25. I recommend you grind at your nearest YMCA. What if there were levels in real life? Just the government assigned you a level based on your strength and usefulness. I wonder what the government-issued Easy Allies levels would be. Oh, Youngstar, 17 months in a row. Thank you so much. I would be level 2. I like that. I like that recognition. I'd be level -1. What's up, Sergey? Oh! He's super useful! Okay, this recruiting is really cool. The way it just changes your base? We just use the elevator to go right up to the top. Oh man, that's awesome. Let's see what Bath Guy is up to. What's happening? Want to take a bath? You'll feel refreshed. Is he just inviting us to take a bath while he watches? I will happily do this. This is cool. This is a cute little scene. Poor Cleo's all alone, though. I sold all my antiques for money! Continue to view. I believe Marie is just down 1 level. Yeah. You must be tired. Get plenty of rest. Alright. Let's do the thing. In the bass, depending on the characters you have in your party, conversations can strike up. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, what an awesome mechanic. I was not expecting the base to be so immediately impacted the way that it is. I don't know why, but I just was not expecting it. How many times do I have to spam this? How could you ever... It would be so hard getting all these characters without a guide. How could you do it? If you did this, if you got all the characters without a guide, let me know, because you are a god. This is an absurd number of times. I finally opened my inn, but I have no time to prepare the food. Do you know any good cooks? Yeah, Antonio. Now I gotta go get him. Now I gotta go get Antonio. Vegtro just subscribed with Twitch Friends, a brand new sub. Thank you so much, Vegtro. Much appreciated. Getting a lot of subs today. I almost missed Vincent in FF7. I think the very first time I played Final Fantasy VII, I missed Vincent. I think I've always gotten Yuffie, but I believe I missed Vincent the very first time. I kind of want to play FF7 again. Ah! Remake, please! On my first playthrough, I only missed Leon. You only missed one character? That is incredible. As I've gotten older, I've definitely gotten a little bit more exploratory and thorough in my game playing. I was not that way as a kid. As a kid, I was definitely I would explore as a kid, but I wasn't like looking every corner kind of kid. I definitely wasn't that. I was very into progressing with the main story. As I've gotten older, that has slowly changed. But I still miss a ton of stuff. Not because I want to, but because it just happens. A lot of times I'll play a game, and then I'll finish it, and I'll be like, oh man, I didn't even know you could do that, or I didn't know that was there. Which is kind of cool, you know, incentive to revisit at a later point, but... Alright, we have Antonio, finally. I'll be glad to work with Lady Marie, Master Tier. I'd like to join you. Fighting's not everything, you know. We kinda ad-libbed that. It's alright. Thank you so much. I'll cook up some delicious meals. I was the opposite. I had so much more time as a kid. I think I just must have had a terrible attention span as a kid. That must have been part of the problem. I've played Skyrim for almost 800 hours. I've only beat the game once. I think I played Skyrim... I finished it. I played Skyrim like 100 or 150 hours. I don't remember. I played the Xbox 360 copy. I should look and see where I was at for time. Definitely did not do everything in Skyrim. Would like to go back someday and play the DLC. That would be a fun stream. Skyrim would be a fun stream. Not saying that that's going to happen, but just saying it would be a fun stream. Hyperlight Drifter was a fun game to discover the secrets with. Yeah, Hyperlight Drifter is awesome. Definitely another one that deserves revisiting. Hyperlight Drifter was one of my earliest streams with Easy Allies. It was a terrible stream. I was streaming on a laptop that like didn't work, and the stream was just all sorts of messed up, but... Giovanni, I'm sorry, but my master Lapant is very busy and cannot see you. When will he be free? I don't know, tomorrow perhaps, or the day after, or in a month, or even a year. What? That's enough, please leave. We need to see LaPont. Okay. Skyrim VR? Yeah, Skyrim VR is super cool. It made me terribly sick when I played it. And so the thought of going through a whole game like that is kind of miserable, but maybe it would build up my tolerance for it. I think Skyrim VR is very cool. Has anybody played Fallout 4 in VR? Is that any good? I got Doom because Doom, but I have not played VFR yet. Ben, have you done a Slay the Spire stream? No, I have not. I haven't played Slay the Spire at all, but I'm super curious about it. It seems great. It seems like a game made just for me. Slay the Spire seems very, very cool. There's Slay the Spire, and what else? Let's open up Steam here real quick. There's like 3 things on Steam that I really want to play. Didn't he tell us to go see LaPont? All right. He says that if you say that Matthew recommended him to join, LaPont will listen. Okay. This is not particularly obvious, but we have to go all the way back to the end. At Kohan. We have to go to the end. We have to talk to this guy. How often do you take advantage of humble bundles? Very occasionally. I often forget about them. That's the big problem. But when I see them and there's stuff that I'm missing, I totally jump on. Iconoclast is another one that I would really like to get to. Iconoclast, Kingdom Come, Slay the Spire. Looks like Cold Steel 2 just came out on PC. Alright, progress has been dreadfully slow. I'm sorry, everybody. Iconoclast is fantastic, fully recommended. If it gets a Hogue Law recommendation, it's pretty high up there. I missed it, but what had been Name's Castle? I named it Sophie's Place. Welcome to Sophie's... Can we name Brandon's garage Sophie's Place? That'd be great, huh? You went to LaPont's mansion? Hee hee. You guys would never get in, even if you spent years in front of his house. I have a much better plan. Care to hear me out? You'll get to meet LaPont. Tell me what you have in mind. Good, but this is not the place. Let's go to the inn. Wait, what? We're inside the inn. He says, let's go to the inn. The game cuts, and we're just over in the other room. Let's hear what you have to say. Don't rush me now. Do you know why LePont won't see anyone? Why? He doesn't want to get involved with guys like you who defy the Empire. That's why he refuses visitors. But why? That's not like what Matthew told us about him. I don't know anything about that. Anyway, let's get down to details. LePont treasures two things above all else. One is his wife, Aline. The other is the great sword, Turin. So, if you steal Turin, LePont will most certainly come after you. LePont is a man of taste. I like my wife, and I like this sick-ass sword. That's it. I don't like anything else in this world. If you want to present me other things, I am not interested. Sword, wife. That's it. Then, after you face him, you can talk to him, or blackmail him, or whatever you like. Understand? I see. So how do we steal Turin? Just leave that to me. Wait here a while, then come on over to LePont's house. I'll see you later. Are we pretending to be thieves now? How pathetic. I think this is awesome. Romeo is wrong again. Who's pretending? We are thieves. Victor continues to be awesome. Are you a fan of Vermintide? They announced the release date of Vermintide 2 today on Steam, March the 8th. I played the original Vermintide at GDC a couple of years back, and it was cool, but I haven't played Vermintide outside of that. Not opposed to playing more Vermintide, though. It's about time we got going. Sure. Sure. Here you are. Wait just a moment. That was a weird animation. There. Now you can go in. Aren't you coming? My job is done. Now it's your turn. I'll be waiting here. Why is this guy helping us? Shoulder pads acquired. Why, hot diggity dog. Yeah. Dead Space is free on Origins right now? Nice. I miss Dead Space a lot. In terms of franchises I want brought back, Dead Space is definitely up there. I like both Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 quite a bit. I like Dead Space 2 more. I feel like a lot of people disagree with. What are we fighting? Robot soldiers? Oh, King of Fighters 2002 is free on GOG? Nice. Hey, thanks for the bits, Neobites. Much appreciated, man. The ice scene in 2 is legit horrifying. Don't mess with people's eyes, man. It's always gross. Dead Space 1 is one of the best horror games out there. Dead Space 1 is fantastic. I'm a little bit upset, though, that my OP attack did not kill immediately. What is this brave new world that we find ourselves in? We're dodging, though. We're dodging like masters. Why does this guy have a bunch of robot soldiers in his house? Give me that XP. They're resistant to physical attacks? Are you serious? Our luck decision is already biting us? Oh no! Oh no! Hi there, me? As you see, I'm just a warehouse guard. Rock! I really like the art for Rock. Are you people from the Liberation Army? I see. Mind if I ask you something? Is the Liberation Army's vault big? What? You don't have one yet? But do you plan to build a... But you do plan to... Excuse me. Do you plan to build a big one? I see, I see. Oh, alright. You just want to join. You want a vault. It's fine. Thank you so much. Let's go and build a... Wait, what? Are all of the people that I'm recruiting like sexual deviants? Thank you so much. Let's go and build a big one. Cool. Thanks, Rock. Mr. Showtime, 2 months in a row. I'm 149. Woo, nice, Mr. Showtime. You are much farther than I am. Medicine acquired. 700 bits acquired. Okay, okay. We're not too bad on health. We're gonna heal our boy Kai. Maybe he has a stutter, Ben, you jerk. No, it's fine. It's just he didn't until that moment. Okay, the reason why I said it is not making fun of his stutter. What I was doing is he didn't stutter until he started talking about a big one, which made me skeptical. Resistant to physical attacks. If only we had luck. Like, I figured physical resistance would plague me at some point. I didn't expect it to be right away. No, not free roll. What are we doing? Lot of bits. Lot of bits. Okay, so if we just touch these guys, is it bad? You can let go each fight if they prove an issue. They're not too bad. I mean, they're hitting fairly hard, but they're not too bad, and they're giving a lot of money. Can we just avoid them, though? And it's no big deal? Nope. What? Is it a puzzle? What? Interesting. They can't face you. So if we go around here and do this and go up and through. Counter crystal. That seems extremely useful. Counter blow percentage increase. Very nice. I like these crystals. Alright, so who is the strongest? We can keep it on Kai. Keeping it on Kai is fine, I think. Counter crystal is better than clone crystal for Victor, in my opinion. Is it now? But clone is a rune. Are they both runes? Am I losing my mind? Crystal and rune are interchangeable. Rune piece is the only different one. I see. Okay. Crystals contain runes. I see. I see. Okay. So we're not getting the benefits of the Holy Crystal, or that was just something I completely made up. Alright, thank you, chat. Very helpful. We'll have to go to a Rune Master once we deal with abound. The zoom in is so cool. The battle animations look great, I think. Legitimately look great. Oh, the zooming means you got a critical. Okay. There's no other visual indication, right? Like, there's not... It's just the zoom in. Okay. Cool. Jupo! This guy might also be a sexual deviant. My god, you scared me. Who are you? Fellow thieves? Why, hello, fellow kids. How do you do? Who are you? Me? I'm Jupo, the trickster. Who are you? Trickster? Did you make this contraption? That's right, that's right. Do you like it? You must be kidding. Hey, you. Turn that infernal contraction off right now. Contraction? Contraction? That may be difficult. The dolls I can shut off, but the big one, impossible. Boss fight. So enjoy it, soldiers of the Liberation Army. Oh, goodbye, Jupo. Thanks, dude. Alright, slot man. Critical. I'm leaving, but I'm not comfortable with Ben saying sexual deviant so often. We've only said it a couple of times. Are we now also sniffing paint? This game is getting weird and advocating things that I'm not necessarily okay with. This is why I don't like Clone on Victor. His criticals are just as good and don't unbalance him. Maybe we should equip Clone on Taiho. Ooh, leather armor. Ooh. Leather armor. Ooh, leather armor. The 108 sexual deviants of Destiny. Oh, we can't do that. Here. Item management is a bit of a pain. Take this thing you can't use. Thanks. I would personally sell clone if you can. Okay. Do we get a lot of bits? Fire rune piece. A lot of treasure here. Mansion indeed. Alright, boss fight time. How are we doing on health? We should probably top Kai off. Oh man, this looks cool. Whoa! What the hell? What's with this music? Why did we just keep losing experience? Stop! Am I gonna D-level? Wait, what did I get? What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Oh, we got medicine. Okay. Whatever. What does the question mark do? Why is this in your house? Who would install this in their house? We keep getting free medicine though, which is nice. You think it gives you armor of some sort? Oh, Jupo. Well, okay, Jupo is a sexual deviance. That makes sense. Okay, okay. Donwood? Do you think Donwood? I love how you just accept that you have to fight a monster. You just walk towards it. Great. It's like the Resident Evil Manor. It's not, the thing is, it's not threatening at all. It's just kind of silly. Which I'm not opposed to it being silly. Like any man, I like some silliness in my life, but... I was kind of worried that Suikoden 1 would be alright, and we wouldn't start really having a good time until 2. But this game is awesome. This game has a lot more charm than I was expecting. We might be at this wheel the rest of the game. You just have to get to the path, right? That's all you have to do? We're not going to be able to pick up anything because our inventory is full of medicine. What's happening? Everybody just has medicine. Knack is making my PS4 roar. Like your PS4 is actually roaring like a lion. Because you're playing Knack. Ben, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are so much fun in Injustice 2. Can I get a shout out to my boy Leonardo? Leonardo is my favorite turtle. Are the Turtles out in Injustice 2? I really want to play as the Turtles. That trailer and watching the Injustice guys stream it, they seem like so much fun. Are the Turtles out? Oh man, did they come out yesterday? I need to download that immediately. Damn. Okay. I will do that. They seem like fun. The way that it works is they're all different characters, right? Like you pick who you go into battle with, and they all have different properties. So this is the troll part. So if you guys were doing a Suikoden review, this music would be over the entire review, right? It would just be the review. It would just be this track. It would be a black screen and this track would be the review. Try pressing a button whenever you go up the top half. If it's that, if I just had to push a button, I'm gonna be a little salty. I guess all I did there is I hit X. I just hit X. I'm so glad you said that, thy blight. Because we would have been there all day. Might as well use this medicine that we've got. Oh my god. We would have been there the rest of the stream. Without a doubt. Okay. This must be a Kirinji. A remarkable piece of work. Can I equip it? Probably not. Clea, let's get going. Don't be such a chicken, Gremio. We can't have the McDole scion getting captured as a common thief. Now it just takes me back. Now that you've stolen the thing, it's like, okay, no big deal. It's nice that we're not getting any random encounters, though. There has to be a boss coming up. Did you put turn them off? You don't need to worry about it? Well, aren't I just the smartest cookie? You're late. You're late. Did you get it? Good work. Let's go back to the inn. You did very well. I snuck in there once myself, but some kind of weird doll appeared, and I ran off without taking anything. You knew, yet you still made me go? No harm done. Anyway, I just can't bring myself to do the hee-hees. You must be tired. How about some tea? Really? We're gonna fall for this again? Tea? Tea? I really wish Victor also said tea. Did you say tea? Come, come, take a break. Kieran. What is it? You go ahead and drink it first. Oh, no, you go ahead. I didn't work, and I'm not tired. That figures. Think we're stupid enough to fall for such an old trick? You did, once before. What a scoundrel. Do you remember Kryn from an earlier town event? So was it the same guy? I remember us getting drugged, but I didn't realize it was the same guy. Why are we trusting him at all? Look at LePont. That's like old school 2nd edition D&D art right there. That's your ranger or paladin. That classic fantasy art. Come out, you thieves, or you'll be sorry. That was quick. He's found us already. I told him where you were, so you get captured in your sleep. Let's go. What? Are you the one who stole Turin G, my family's treasure? Return it immediately, or I'll... Matthew recommended you? What? Matthew? If Matthew is involved, I'd like to help you. But there are certain things I cannot give up, so please return Kirinji and be on your way. We need your help. I'm sorry, but when I think about how my wife will miss me, I can't. Okay. Still need your help. If my life belonged to myself alone, I would gladly help you. But such is not the case. I'm sorry, I can't. I like that the dialogue is different each time. I'm sorry, I can't give up this life right now, for my wife's sake. Okay. We've reached the cycle. Thank you. I'll be on my way then. Master, what's the matter, Giovanni? Madam, what about Eileen? She dies and now he can join us. The new military commander took her away. I tried to stop him, but... What? We're like barely in the shot here, aren't we? Where did you go? There you are. Ben, did you know that if you have Suikoden data on your memory card when you fight Psycho Mantis, he tells you about Suikoden? No, I didn't, because I never had Suikoden data on my memory card. Castlevania, I knew. Oh, so you like Castlevania. For what reason did you arrest my wife? Let me see this new commander of yours. You cannot see Commander Krause without an appointment. What? I'll just murder you then. Yo, this guy loves his wife. Who the hell are you? Are you aware that this is the Krause residence, you dog? Shut up, you common criminal. I love it when fantasy characters call each other dog. You lowlife dog. This is quite a large number of opponents, even for me. You want to help me out? Hey you there, you've come just in time. Lend me a hand. I was able to blink people out of existence before, but now I need your help. Sorry, Taiho. I wish we could get rid of Gremio, but it's the way it is. Stop right there, criminal scum! Yeah. I believe you are making an Oblivion reference there, correct? Okay, LePont just can't do anything in the back row. It's gonna let us take care of it. Taiho's pretty great too, it's a shame. Yeah, Taiho does seem great. I want Taiho back. Just gotta... Oh, we gotta make sure... Yeah, let's not put him in the back row, shall we? Well, none of this makes any sense, because if we move... Can they still... If they're in different rows, can they still do the unite attack? I think they're gonna be in the same row, don't they? You can? Okay. Everything's fine. We're saved. Glory to the Sindorai. Antique. Ooh, another thing to decorate our base with. Greetings, Ben. Greetings. Your name is Dark Ben. That's... Alright. Oh, this guy. This scumbag. Okay, okay. But yes, greetings. How are you? You again, Tyr. Thanks to you, I've been reassigned to this miserable country town. How dare you get in the way of my promotion? And now you're getting in the way of my pleasure. Okay, everyone in this game has a problem. You're disgusting. Return Eileen immediately. I'll never forgive you. You know what time it is? Time to unite. Craze or Kraze? I believe it's Kraze, but I could be wrong. And Kenski, 2 months in a row. Thank you, Lekensky. Counters, though. Is there just a % chance for the counter? How do you determine what your counter rate is? Does it tell you in the strength menu? I prefer craze, like crazy. The reason why I say Kraze is I feel like that sounds more like a sniveling bad guy. Like, hello, I'm Lord Kraze. Craze definitely sounds a little bit goofier, which is good in its own way. He says, my favorite group, and Ben, you make the best streams for Adventurous Classics. Well, thank you so much, Lekensky. That is awfully nice of you to say. Eileen! I feel like we've had a ridiculously silly stream today. She looks like somebody from a show I have not seen, but am like aware of. She looks like somebody from... She kind of like reminds me of the art style of Legend of Galactic Heroes a little bit. Yeah? Am I crazy? That's just immediately what I think of. Daft Punk? Yeah, I was also thinking Daft Punk. Galaxy Express 999, yeah. My experience... I haven't seen... is it Interstellar 5555? Is that the name of it? I've just seen the music video. I haven't actually seen the full thing, I don't believe. I haven't seen Legend of Galactic Heroes, but... I don't know. Just reminds me of that. Anyway. LePont! That's far enough. Don't come any closer. I wouldn't want to hurt this beautiful lady. What a rogue. Rotten to the core. Doesn't... Krause, it just sounds more sinister to me. Raw tennis collect. Luck determines it. Now that I think about it, that's correct. Okay. Luck determines counter, dodges, crit, and stuffs. Okay, so luck is very important. Good stuff. Thank you, Rara. That was confusing to me. When I think that I was taking orders from this creature, say what you will, I have to protect myself. By the way, let me bring out an old friend of yours. Hey, come on out. Oh! Oh, Pod! We have to fight Pod! Pawn, capture those men. This is your chance to wipe the dirt off General Teo's name. Pawn, you're not really going to do as he says. Cleo, Gremio. Huber, this is Huber. This is Huber's character, and he's betraying us. Young master. Pawn. Will this happen in real life? I don't regret the decision I made that day, even now. That's right, Pawn. Yet my heart still aches. I want to follow my heart. Whether my heart is right or wrong will be judged by history. Yesterday is today. Today is tomorrow's history. Pawn, what are you talking about? You're a pig in human skin! Take this! Oh, that's a good insult. You seem to be hated by a lot of people. Now wait a minute. Take it easy. Think of what will happen to your father Teo if anything happens to me. His name is literally Pawn. I suppose I should have picked up on that. You're the one person I can't forgive. You don't really mean to. Help! Pawn's back at the barrier. Huber would never betray us. Huber's not a betrayer. Young Master, I mean Commander Tyr, please let me join the Liberation Army. I cannot ask to be forgiven, but even so, I would like to be of service to you. Welcome aboard! I almost was mashing X there. If you don't recruit them, if you're like, hey, I can't forgive you, would you be completely screwed? Thank you so much. My life is in your hands, Commander Tyr. Ponjoids! Yeah. Commander Tyr, it appears that I too am now a fugitive. I pretended to be blind to the Empire's cruelties, just to protect my family, and look where it's gotten me. Eileen. Yes. You are no longer my wife. You are no longer my wife? Why, LePont? I am joining the Liberation Army. I probably won't be able to return. You're a cruel man. What do you take me for? If you come along, you'll suffer. I've been prepared for the worst ever since I married you. Not backing down. Commander Tyr, please let me lend the Liberation Army a hand. Is he just abandoning his wife right now? What? We need a bit of time to prepare. Uh-huh. Yeah. A bit of time to prepare. Okay. Alright, video game. But we'll join you at Sophie's Castle very soon. Wow, happy Valentine's Day. Yep. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Just need a bit of time to prepare, and then I'm going to abandon you forever. LePont isn't worth it. Ben, keep Pon in the party. I will keep Pon in the party. Yeah, we want Huber in the party, of course. We're fans. We're fans. Big fans. But I think that's actually going to do it for the stream today. Good way to end. Just Lorelei over here giving us the stink eye. Thanks, Lorelei. Actually, do we need to stay? Wait, hold on. Settle down. Yeah, we do. Good way to end the Valentine's Day stream. Yep. Just LaPont abandoning. Good way to end. Good message. Alright. Maybe you guys are sick of the video by now, which I suppose is understandable. But we're always going to end the Suikoden streams, I think, with the voice acting video. Because it brings me so much joy, and I don't get sick of it. If you are getting sick of it, let me know, and we can stop that tradition. But I think it's a fun way to end the stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. I know I was kind of all over the place. Didn't make a lot of progress. Started late, but I think in the end we had a good time. All right, everybody. Gonna end with that video. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. However you spend it, enjoy it. And I'll see you guys. My next stream will be Weekly Hunts on Sunday. Unless something randomly happens between now and then, but I don't think it will. And then we'll do more Suikoden next week. Hopefully, we'll start on time next week. All right, everybody. Boop! Oh, we actually, before... Because I had to